Hey, it's Dorleen, and today I'm doing kind of a fun background. So I keep all these excess red rubber pieces from when I'm either trimming the stamp down, or you can tell from the base. So I've been holding them forever because I've been wanting to do something like this. Now, what I did is I just grabbed some pieces and I started covering or placing them onto an acrylic block. So my first go around, I wasn't really sure what I was doing. Matter of fact, I think even in my second go around, I didn't really know what I was doing. But I just kind of placed them in random order. And you saw me earlier using a repositionable glue stick because some of those lost their stickiness, and so I do that a lot even with my regular stamps when they don't stay on the acrylic block all the way. So basically I added 3 different colors of ink, and I do one color each time. So there's my first go around. You'll see me doing a green, and I flip it over just to give some variety. So once I do the green, I think I flip the paper back over and then I do the orange. But isn't that so fun? I really like the way this looked, and I ended up doing a second one. But you see how I put that third color and I moved the paper a little bit tilted just to give it so it's kind of like a shadow effect, but not quite. But anyhow, I totally love this, and I'm really going to do some more cards this way because I have a lot. I hope you agree, and if you do, please make sure you give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. So I decided to do this again, but instead of doing just minimal pieces, I decided to fill this block up a lot more. So again, just using 3 different color of inks, very similar to the first ones, and that's how that one turned out. I really like both of them. I think they're super fun. And so once I put them on some cardstock, I actually die cut them out using a rectangle stitch die, which I've had for a while and I just haven't used, and I'm so glad I did because it just adds a little bit of something. So I decided to stamp, use this particular congratulations stamp. I stamped the image on the card because there's so many little pieces like all that confetti that I did not want to cut out. So the first thing I did was I used a blue-gray marker. These are alcohol markers. I don't have Copic markers, mostly because I like to color in images, but I am not an expert at all. I do understand the shading portion. I think that's really fun, but not enough to really invest in expensive or more expensive markers. I'm sure it's worth it, but for me, I just buy whatever I find on sale, and they work fine for me. So I use this Wink of Stella in gold, and I'm just coloring in those streamers, some of the confetti, just to add some sparkle. I also colored in the cork because, again, I wasn't going to cut that out. And then I just use, like I said, at least 2 shades of colors to fill in these images, to color them in. So I hope that you enjoy this. I'm not going to spend too much time showing you how I do this because, like I said, I'm not an expert at all, but I do have fun coloring with them. I think with any coloring medium, it's always good to do some shading or some shadowing, and so I do like that. And I usually will add some like white pen, sometimes white, sometimes black, depending. But I did add some gold in this one, and I think they turned out really fun. So I hope you enjoy this video. I do post at least 2 videos a week. One will always be scrapbooking, and the second one will be whatever it is I'm creating in the Command Center, which is the name of my blog and also my craft room. So if you're not already, I'd appreciate it if you can leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, definitely hit that subscribe button. I'm almost at 500. I'm super excited about that. Once I do the coloring, I just cut out the glass and the bottle, and again, the other elements are already stamped on the card, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, and after I cut it out, I did use a black Sharpie to just put some black around the edges, and I do that because sometimes when I fussy cut it out, I leave a little bit of white space, and that kind of hides it a little bit. I just used some liquid glue, Nuvo glue, glued it right on top, nothing super fancy. I do have some sparkle splash, I think it's called Color Silk, by Fun Stamper's Journey, which is now Spellbinders. And I splashed that as well because I wanted it to have a lot of sparkle. This particular stamp has the word congratulations, and I just stamped it. First I stamped off to make sure I got a good image, because this is the first time I've used this stamp set. Isn't it super cute? I hope you agree. Super easy, and that background, it just looks like a lot of just confetti to me, and that's why I wanted to do something like this. But I hope you enjoy it. Bye.